You spend your days running from one task to the next. You check off boxes, tidy your workspace, and obsessively reorganize your calendar. You fall into bed at night with your muscles tense and your mind buzzing. By all physical measures, you worked incredibly hard today. But then you look at your actual output. The canvas is blank, the file is empty, and your biggest, most important dream remains exactly where it was a year ago, completely unstarted. You are caught in a silent, exhausting cycle. You are always busy, but rarely productive. From the outside, you have built a convincing persona of ambition and motion. The scariest part is the set of highly normalized, quiet habits currently building a psychological cage around your potential. These routines feel completely productive, but they are secretly destroying your future. To understand why you do this, we have to look at how your brain processes ambition. When you face a massive, ambiguous task, like starting a business or writing a book, your brain perceives that uncertainty as a literal threat to your survival. It triggers a quiet, internal panic. To make that uncomfortable panic go away, your brain desperately searches for a safe haven. It gravitates toward low-stakes activities that mimic the sensation of work. Psychologists call this productive procrastination. Learning about change or preparing for a goal releases a quick burst of dopamine. This tricks your brain into celebrating a victory before you have even stepped onto the field. In real life, this looks like buying 3 new books, watching endless tutorials, comparing software, and color-coding your calendar. You become a professional student of your own dreams instead of a practitioner. Preparation is not work, it is a hiding place. You are trading real-world execution for the cozy, safe feeling of theoretical progress. The next wall of this mental prison is the quiet, pervasive belief that you are simply waiting for the perfect time. You tell yourself you will start when you have more money or when things finally calm down. Look at this equation. We operate under the false assumption that confidence leads to action, but that equation is backward. You will never feel fully ready. Action leads to confidence. Every single time you tell yourself, "I'll do it tomorrow," you are making a devastating trade. Tomorrow is a thief that has stolen more dreams than yesterday ever could. Every delay teaches your nervous system to prioritize the relief of avoidance over the value of your goals. By choosing the safety of later, you reinforce a neural loop that devalues your own intentions until you stop believing they are real. Waiting for the perfect time actively erodes your self-respect. You are training yourself to be someone who breaks promises to themselves. Highly intelligent, ambitious people fall into this trap for a very specific reason: maladaptive perfectionism. In your imagination, your unstarted project is a flawless masterpiece. It has no bugs, it has no critics, and it cannot fail. But the moment you sit down to start, you are hit with a painful reality. Your first draft is going to be terrible. Your first attempt will look clumsy. You are going to expose yourself as a beginner. Your fragile ego cannot handle that discomfort. By refusing to start, you get to keep the myth of your own greatness alive. You unconsciously choose to be judged as a lazy person with potential to avoid being seen as average or untalented. You use your high standards as a protective shield. But avoiding the pain of failing guarantees that your big dreams will stay exactly where they are, locked inside your head. No one is coming to save you. No mentor is going to magically pull you out of bed, and a perfect spark of motivation is not going to fall from the sky. Motivation is an unreliable emotion, and you cannot build a life on it. If you want a different future, you must accept that discipline beats motivation every single time. You have to build the resolve to show up and execute precisely when you completely hate the idea of doing it. To bypass your brain's security system, you need biological workarounds. First, stop negotiating with distractions. When the urge to check your phone hits, do not fight it with willpower. Acknowledge it. Say aloud, "I am not negotiating with that," and immediately return your eyes to the work. Second, lower the bar until it is ridiculous. Sneak past your brain's fear response by making the goal incredibly small. Do not try to write a whole book. Write one bad sentence. Third, embrace garbage. Give yourself explicit permission to produce a terrible first draft. You can fix a bad video, and you can correct an ugly business plan, but you cannot edit a blank page. You have spent years practicing a specific habit of avoidance. That potential left in your head is completely useless to the world. Stop drawing maps. Take one messy action right now.